Now, if you've ever crossed the sagebrush country, you might have heard folks talk about a cowboy named Ken. Didn't say much, didn't have to. He'd tip his hat, swing into the saddle, and ride that old paint horse. Name of Neutron. Now, folks always figured that was a funny name for a horse, but Ken just smiled and said, "Everything's made of them." Truth was, Ken wasn't just another ranch hand. He could mend a fence before breakfast, brand calves before noon, and derive Maxwell's equations before supper. Nobody knew exactly where he'd learned all that physics, and nobody was brave enough to ask. Physics man Ken, cowboy physicist Ken, wrangled every law of nature, made the universe behave again. With old Neutron right beside him, he could solve what no one can. Everybody knew the legend, Physics Man Ken. Well, one July afternoon, the sky turned a funny shade of green. The birds quit singing, the cattle got nervous. Even Neutron started stomping his feet. Turns out, some kind of gravitational wave had tangled itself around the Earth. Airplanes drifted sideways. Satellites started falling out of orbit. Folks everywhere figured, this is it. Scientists filled chalkboards. Governments held meetings. Television experts talked for hours without saying much of anything. Then somebody asked, has anybody called Ken? Physics man Ken, cowboy physicist Ken, wrangled every law of nature, made the universe behave again. When equations met the prairie, there stood one remarkable man. Everybody knew the legend, Physics man Ken. Ken rode in slow, with Neutron kicking up dust behind him. He looked at the instruments, looked at the sky, scratched his chin, then said, "Your boundary conditions are wrong." Now that sentence made every physicist in the room turn pale. Ken borrowed a laser, 3 radio dishes, an old windmill, about 6 miles of copper wire, and 1 fence post. Nobody understood why he needed the fence post. He just said, "Trust me." Physics man Ken, cowboy physicist Ken, every constant lined up perfect, every vector, every span. With old Neutron standing steady, hope came riding back again. Everybody knew the legend, Physics man Ken. At exactly high noon, Ken gave Neutron 1 pat on the neck, flipped 1 switch, turned 1 dial. The whole Earth seemed to hold its breath. The gravitational wave folded in on itself, like a lasso snapping shut. The stars settled back where they belonged. The oceans calmed. The lights came back on. Neutron just snorted, like he'd expected it all along. They offered Ken medals. He asked for fresh horseshoes for Neutron. They offered him a university building named after him. He asked if somebody could fix the bridge over Dry Creek instead. Next morning, he and Neutron were out checking fences like nothing had happened. Guess that's the difference between ordinary folks and legends. Physics man Ken, Physics man Ken, cowboy physicist Ken, cowboy physicist Ken, rode with Neutron through the danger, saved the world and rode again. Brains as sharp as any scientist, heart as big as cattle land. Here's to that cowboy physicist. Physics man Ken, and Neutron just carried him on home.